When thinking of the top rising stars over the last few years, one might think of Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber, or Lady Gaga. But Israel? Known for drama, but not necessarily the kind that wins Emmys, the last 4 years of consistent creativity and success have made the little country a big Hollywood player. The wave of popularity first started in 2008 with the HBO show In Treatment, a show about a psychiatrist who himself is in therapy based on the Israeli program Betipul. The first season was often translated word for word from Hebrew. It was picked up for 3 seasons and won numerous awards, including a Golden Globe and an Emmy. Next came Homeland in 2011, the counterterrorism drama that started as the Israeli show Hatufim. Now awash in honors, Homeland has become Showtime's most Emmy-nominated series, with nods for stars Claire Danes and Damian Lewis, the writers, and the series itself. Hollywood noted the success, and so the interest in Israeli content began.
The number of Israeli filmmakers and television producers who have Hollywood deals now is extraordinary. I can't tell you how many times a network person or a producer goes to Israel and calls me and tells me they just signed a new director, or they just made a deal, or they just bought a format.
Israel is primo. Israel is up there like England and Germany for IP, intellectual property, because their formats are so inventive and innovative and interesting. There's a real desire to get Israeli formats.
This can be evidenced by the 20 Israeli shows that have been sold over the last few years, 5 of which were turned into pilots, and 2 of which have been outright successes. Rosenman has been instrumental in developing this Hollywood-Tel Aviv relationship by creating the Masterclass in Film and Television, which brings Israeli and American entertainment professionals together. Started in 2001, the program is part of the Worldwide Jewish Federation Sister City program.
We began showing the Israelis producing infrastructure, all the techniques of Hollywood production and development, as well as how to sell their IP.
All we have done in the masterclass is open doors. It's up to the talent of the individual and the relationships the individual builds to make it happen.
A decade later, the masterclass is highly competitive, and with good reason. The list of Hollywood writers, directors, and executives includes the likes of Jerry Bruckheimer, J.J. Abrams, and Darren Star. A veritable who's who in Hollywood, the masterclass facilitates relationships that novices and veterans alike could only dream of. Low production costs and resonant concepts based on the 2 countries' shared values and experiences have helped propel Israel's Hollywood success.
Well, number one, America and Israel are very, very similar. And the culture in Israel is very American influenced. Also, the Israelis have to figure out a way how to make these things cheaply. So In Treatment, if you look at it closely, it's in one room. You know, and so they figure out inventive ways to do this programming that they can then, sell abroad. And it's universal.
Now, Hollywood executives regularly travel to Israel to check out the country's famous beaches, food, and television concepts. But lest anyone think Israelis are getting special treatment because so many Jews work in Hollywood, insiders say the entertainment industry is far too competitive for preferential treatment or favoritism of any kind.
If you asked the Hollywood folks that are doing business in Israel why they were doing business in Israel, they would tell you because it's good business. Right? If you ask them why they hired a person, or why they bought a format, or why they bought a show, they would say because they thought it was going to be a hit.
In addition to scripted television, Israeli work is also showing up in reality TV. Coming soon to both America and England is an adaptation of an Israeli dating show that follows 3 women trying to find a boyfriend. The show is a huge hit in Israel, showing once again Israelis' ability to identify the universal. For JN1 in Los Angeles, I'm Lara Berman.